need my caffeine. Hello and welcome to Brad Does Shit with Linux, the Linux series. The video cast that has absolutely failed to bring you quick solutions to common problems in under 5 minutes, and rather we just drone on and on because often I've been drinking while I make these videos. Today I'm not. Today I'm on Monster energy drink and ice. So today is video 11, Tweet That Shit, and we're going to talk about using Twitter on Linux. I don't use Twitter. I probably should. I don't. I do have a Twitter. I do have a couple of Twitter accounts actually, but some of the people that I've given little Linux Chromebox deals to, they use Twitter for work, and it would be kind of nice if they're messing around and they see something while they're watching TV or something at night that they could just use their little Ubuntu Chromebook to tweet. So we're going to talk about two different Twitter applications. One which is the most common. It's easy to use. You just run it from the software center. It takes literally a minute to install and is the standard. And it's called Corebird, and it works just fine. And the other is called Rainbowstream, and I'm just doing it for fun because it is a terminal command line Twitter application, and I'm going to show you, and it runs off of Python, so I'm going to show you how to install that and the Python packages you need to make that run correctly. So let's just get right into it. Just open up your software center, hit Control Spacebar if you've installed Cerebro, or Alt-M to open up your menu. Type in software, open up your software manager, type in Corebird. And this is the standard application. It's going to come up with two of them. I prefer the GTK, but I think that the GNOME 3 desktop will work too. So, I'm sorry, I got kittens roaming my desk. So I've already installed it, but you would just hit the install button like here. It's going to ask for your password. Type in your password, and guess what? It's installed. It's that easy. It is just super easy. There's no excuse not to install this program if you're using Twitter. And then if you want to run it, you can just hit Alt-M and Corebird, and it pops it up in your menu. I pointed at that, which you can't see, or just use your Cerebro and type in Corebird. It opens it up. The first time you open it up, it's going to ask to authorize the app, and you just click the authorize button. It's going to ask for a PIN. God damn it, cat. And then you're going to type in the PIN and your password and stuff, and it's going to open up. And this is the application, and it's super easy. You just compose a tweet. You can put a tweet out. You can do all the same things that you do with every other, Twitter program. You can retweet, you can like, you can reply, all of this tweeting stuff. You can filter, any of the stuff that you would do with any other Twitter program you can do. And if you want, you can set this in your startup manager, which I will show you how to do at the end, because some people, this is something that they do for their work, and they need it open all the time. I don't need that, so I'm not going to do it, but you can. So let's just exit out of that, and let's talk about the fun thing we're going to do, which is Rainbowstream. And I will put all the links below. Now, Rainbowstream is a terminal command line Twitter application, and it runs off of Python. And so if you're running Ubuntu, you more than likely don't have the Python libraries installed. So the very first thing you're going to need to do is open up this page that I've got open right here, which I will send you the link. The link will be in the notes below. And just open up your terminal, Control-Alt-T. Move it to the side, however you want to do it. I like to have them both at a place where I can look at them. And, you can copy or paste. If you're just learning Linux and how to use the terminal, my recommendation is not to copy and paste, because then you're not really learning the commands. My recommendation is to look at what they've got here and type it in over here, and then you develop a little bit of muscle memory. That's just my personal preference. You can do whatever the fuck you want, and you are going to do whatever the fuck you want. So first off, don't even bother typing in sudo pip3 install Rainbowstream. Go right and let's install the Python libraries. Now I've already done this, but I'm just going to do it so you can see. Python 3-pip. It's going to ask for your password. Whoops, type it in. And as you can see, it says Python 3 pip is already in the newest version, because I just already installed it. So now we want to install, and it takes a little bit of time. So when you do it, it'll probably take a minute or two to download all the libraries and everything. Once you've got it installed, then you're going to go back up here and type in sudo pip3 install Rainbowstream. So sudo, which as I've told you before is just super user, pip3 install Rainbowstream. And which, by the way, now that you have the Python libraries installed, any of these Python programs, you can install this way using the pip3. Okay, so now it went ahead and installed it. And it says right here, you are using pip version 8.1.1, however, version 9.0.1 is available. You should consider upgrading via the pip install upgrade pip command. You can, if you want. I'm not bothering. Okay, so now if you want to open up the program, let's just exit out of this so we can start from scratch. You can either type exit or just exit out. Control-Alt-T, open up the terminal window, and let's type in Rainbow. Why does it say that? Oh, because I typed in Rainbow. Type in Rainbowstream, which is the actual name of the program, versus what I typed, which is Rainbow. Okay, so then it's going to automatically open up a web page and ask you to authorize the app. Now, I have it already set so that it already has my username and password and stuff in there. Gives me a PIN number. Go ahead and copy and paste that PIN number and go to your terminal and right click and paste that PIN number, and bam, we are in. So let's look at our terminal. So you can see right here, this is Rainbowstream. It is a terminal command line Twitter app. I love this. I love the concept of it. I think it's kind of a cool thing to do. If you don't know Linux or the command terminal very well, it's kind of a cool thing to do just to kind of learn and be familiar with the terminal without having to be, intimidated by it, because a lot of people moving from MacBooks or Windows or whatever, and they're like, terminal, oh my God, I don't want to have to do all this shit, but this is fun. So if you want to learn the keys, you can just type H, and it's going to tell you all the stuff you can do. Or you can go to this page, which has all the commands. And I will put the link to this page in the commands as well. So I believe you just type T. So if you want to tweet something, type T, and I am tweeting this from Rainbowstream command line Twitter app for Ubuntu. And bam, we went ahead and did it. So now we're actually tweeting. I mean, that's pretty cool. And it's going to show, I don't really use my Twitter account. I wish I could go through and see, because it'll show you all the tweets. But if we open up Corebird, I'm tweeting this from Rainbowstream command line Twitter app for Ubuntu. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so let's see what else we can do with it, because like I said, I haven't messed with it very, very much. I want to see, let's do trend US. Okay, so trend US. Home. Let's type in home. Cool. So if you type in home, it's going to show you all of this stuff. Now, from what I understand, you can't see pics and stuff, but this is meant to be a fun program. Don't expect it to take the place of your main Twitter program. I just feel like it's kind of a cool thing to do. That's all. I don't confess to think that this is going to take the place of your actual Twitter application, but it is pretty cool, and I really kind of enjoyed it, and just the whole idea of it. Let's see, mentions, 7 mentioned tweets. You just go through all these commands. Tweet commands, RT12 will retweet with ID 12, ID of each tweet. I guess maybe I should have read this shit before I did the video, huh? Okay, lists, stream commands, smart shell. They've got everything in here. I'll put it in the notes below. But like I said, this is just a fun application, and it's a good way to learn how to use the terminal, or at least get comfortable with it a little bit, so that you're not, There's no need to be frightened of it, and it'll just give you a little bit of a taste for it. And I like the concept of it. Don't expect it to replace your actual Twitter app. And we're just going to go ahead and hit Q for quit, and then exit out of the terminal. Once again, if you run your Corebird as your main one, what? That's not right. Did I already have Corebird open? Yeah, that's why. Okay, it was going to open up a new one. Now, this is one thing I haven't explored with Corebird. I don't know if you can do multiple accounts on it. My guess is no. But I think what you can do is you can have one open, and then you can open up a new one. Yes. And then you can have multiple accounts open. Now, I'm not sure if you have to do that every time, but who knows? I don't know. That's not much help, I know. Okay, so then I'm going to show you really quick how to put Corebird in your startup manager. Hit Alt M, and go to Settings. Type in Settings and go to Settings Manager. Go down to Sessions and Startup, Application Auto Start, and you'll see it's got a list of all the applications you have. And boy, I got a lot that I probably don't need this much. I'm going to go through it, but I haven't done it yet. And then I'm not seeing it. So we can just hit Add, type in Corebird. Okay. So what I did there was it didn't have it in here, so we had to actually add it. And when you add it, basically all you're doing is telling it the command to start it, which everything starts in Linux from you can start it with a text command. So that's all we did. We will close that, and I'll open it up when we start it up next time. All right, well, this has been Brad Does Shit with Linux, episode 11. Tweet that shit. I hope you enjoyed it.